Yo guys, it's your boy Jim Plays here, and guess what? We are back with Zoca Bastion. Yes, I know, it's been a long time, but you know what? I don't really care. The series is carrying on. So yeah, we didn't really get far, we're on episode 1, but I'm looking forward to getting this started again. Before we do that, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you never miss an upload, and make sure you hit that like button. So yeah, we're gonna get back into this soccer series. I know it's been a long time, but in case you have missed this series, because it was a long time ago we started it, check back to the first episode. I will leave a link to the video in the description. Today's gonna be more of an introduction as well, if you want to say, because we're gonna get started. We're just gonna attend a quick interview with the chairman, Kalodja, and yeah, that's that. So I know I've been gone for a while, done a few things, but now I'm back. I'm gonna get this series out quicker and better than ever. Alongside this, another series will be starting very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for the channel. We finished the meeting with Kalodja, now we're speaking to Jason Victory, our assistant manager. It's going to be very quick, so just hold on, and soon we'll be done with this stuff. For me, this is the most boring part of an FM game, when you have to do all these meetings with the assistant manager and the chairman, because it ends up being a bit repetitive. The more saves you do, the same options you pick. I always like doing everything, so yeah. And we're finally done with all the meetings. We're just gonna progress. If you're new to the game, as you see here, you can get a tactics induction or a training induction. I played this game for so long, I don't need this. But if someone's looking forward to starting FM and you're not really sure, I advise you look at those. But I've played this game for a long time, so I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna go through these emails right now. Nothing too interesting, just the transfers, the normal stuff, the history of Zoca Bastion. As you can see, there is no Honors 1. But at the end of this season, you know there's going to be some. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this series out there. Bear in mind, I've already pre-recorded the season, so I know what's happened. I won't give any spoilers, so you just have to keep your eyes peeled. We're going to do the tactic right now. See, with this Zoca team, I think I want to play with the Gegenpress. I want to have a high-intensity team, pressing, and winning every ball back. I'm not 100% sure on the formation because I haven't really looked at the players in depth properly. But for now, I'm going to play with a 4-1-4-1 DM wide. Obviously, this all depends on my transfers, etc. I think Andrew Yates is the more capable keeper for the way I want to play, so I think he'll be starting. In right back, I have the options of Sean Gilbert and Liam Payas. I'll be playing with Liam Payas because I think I want to play with Sean Gilbert higher up. Then, in the centre back position, we have options, I'm not going to lie. Junior Valverde is certain he's going to start for me for now. Alongside him, I was a bit tight between Carl and Jaylan. Abdullah was also there. But I, at the end of it, decided to go with the one who I think is most capable, and that's Jaylan de Sousa. I think he's probably the best around there. I'm not going to play with Ayub because I think he's a great player, just not yet. I'd rather sign a left back who I know is going to be good enough now. In the defensive midfielder position, again, I'm not 100% sold on Mark Valverde, but for now I'll leave him there. But I do think I'll be signing someone. See, in the centre mid department, I'm not that strong either. We have Junior Valverde, who's obviously alright, but I'm not 100% sold on him either. We'll put him in, but we'll leave the other one empty. On the right wing, it's my key man, Sean Gilbert. I think he'll be the best player for me this season. On the left, again, don't really have many options, so we'll just leave it at that. Look at the player, he's just so good. There's nothing for me that says I can't play with this guy. He's just incredible. So yeah, Sean's going to be, I think, my key player for the season, alongside a few others. But I think I'm impressed. Look at his attributes. Like, that's, for me, is amazing. At this level in 4th division, that is essential to have. I'm surprised that a team isn't going to come up and snatch him. That is a little spoiler for you. Sean will stay at the club for the whole season. So yeah. Obviously, we have no left winger, which isn't a bonus. So I decided to just move Sean to the left wing. I think that's where he's most capable. Up front, I'm going to start with Kalodja for sure. I think the guy's quite good and has potential to score goals for me. I'm a bit stuck on whether to put Sean Gilbert at right or left wing, but after extensive thinking, I do think he makes a better fit in the right wing because he can cut in then. As you can see, this is their options. So that's what I decided to do for now. If you look at Sean Ballister, he can play as a left winger. And I think that's what I'm going to do for now at least. Whether or not I sign a left winger all depends on my pre-season, and it all depends on training itself and if the player comes up. So for now, we're going to be training Sean Ballister, as a left winger and see where that takes us. So I think I'm quite happy with the formation and the players. This is the team we're going to be starting off with. As you can see, there are blank spaces, so that's obviously going to be filled in. But just because I've left blank spaces doesn't mean the places that are filled in are going to be for sure. For example, my defensive midfielder, Mark Valverde, I'm not 100% sold on him, so I think I may be bringing in a DM. Whether it's backup or a starter, I'm not 100% sure yet. But you'll have to wait and see for that. I want to do the more tactical side in this episode, so we're going to look at the set piece takers. Corners, I don't go that in depth because corners are a bit of a hard thing to do in FM. I am happy with the way they were set up, really. So I don't do much alterations to the corners in game because corners aren't a necessity to fix. Because although you can have the best corner in the world, FM is a bit limited in what you can do because corners are a hard thing to score from. And I'd rather focus more on my tactics itself rather than the corners. So yeah, I alter them a bit, make them my style, put one on the keeper like I always do, put a bit of pressure, maybe get the odd goal here and there. But I don't spend a lot of time on the corners itself because I don't see much of a point. I just do a quick thing and that's about it. I'll use the same tactic on both sides, and that's really all I need because corners, as I've mentioned several times, aren't that important to me. For me, something like a tactic is incredibly important compared to a corner because you don't even know how many corners you'll get in a game. Whereas tactics needs to be effective 90 minutes in the game. Defensive wise, I'd rather have more on the counter. Instead of having one up top, I fill the gap there and I push one up. That one up has to be someone like Gilbert or someone else. Because that's what I need right now in this team. I think I'm happy right now with the way my corners are set up. Obviously I'll alter them ever so slightly, but not much. I am happy with them so far. And that's not something I'll be changing as the series continues. So yeah, not a bad thing to do with my corners. It's quite a short thing anyway. As for my captain, I see, even if he isn't the highest on the leadership, I think captain has to go to the chairman, Carl Alger. I do think he's the best fit. He's going to be playing most games here, and after all, he is a chairman, so you can't overlook the man who's basically in charge of my job. So I need to do everything to make him pleased so I keep my job. And I do think Liam Byers will become my vice captain. I am a big fan of him, and I do think he has potential to be a great player for me. I'm going to put Andrew Yates as my third captain and Junior Valverde as my fourth. I think I am happy with that so far. I think Carl is going to be a great captain, Liam will be a great vice, and I know if those two don't play, I have a great third and fourth. To be honest, I'm very happy with the way my squad is right now. My tactics itself, my corners, my captains. This has been a bit of a productive episode and I'm quite happy. So yeah, to be honest, I am quite happy in the sense of the players I have. Obviously there is a lot of room for improvement and you'll see this in the coming episodes. But I have a great starting squad which is a great foundation to build on. For example, there are some teams who don't have many players. So yeah, we're going to be playing a positive attacking mentality, let's just say that. These are my instructions. Pause if you want to take a look at them. I'm not going to go too in depth in them because it's a bit confusing for those who don't really play FM. To put into context, I'm going to play through the wings. I'm going to play short and I want to cross the ball in. When we're in transition, I want to play in a certain way that we need to win the ball back immediately. That is the way my gegenpress works. Oh, have a bit of a murder there. But yeah, I'm happy with the way my team is set up. So in a certain way, my team is great as it is. I don't need to do much to alter it. It's just little bits like this, like the instructions. I like playing with a high line. I like playing with a high line of defense, but a slightly lower line of attack. So we can win the ball back and go immediately. So yeah, this is my team. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.